Here's a scary thought. 80% of your patients will not return to your office. Want to know why? It is about PVA, patient visit average. So what is patient visit average? PVA is a mathematical relationship of new patients divided by office visits, which gives you a number. That number is either going up or that number is going down. However, I don't want you to think of PVA as just a number, because that number has to have meaning, and the meaning behind PVA is to think of it like this. Think of it like a relationship. The higher the number, the better. Example, if you get married and stay married for 30, 50, or 100 years, your PVA is fantastic. However, if you get married and divorced after 3 months or a year, your PVA stinks. The same analogy goes for a chiropractic practice. If your PVA is 80, 90, or 100, give yourself a pat on the back because your PVA and relationships are great. However, if your PVA is 1, 5, or 15, your PVA and your relationships need major work. Now, PVA is the lifeblood of any practice. Most chiropractors think it is just about new patients, which is vitally important too. However, the higher your PVA, guess what? The fewer new patients you need to generate. The challenge to PVA, especially in this economy, is that you must deploy strategic methods, not just tactical methods. A strategist will slaughter a tactician every single time. Most management companies, and frankly most chiropractors in general, are using tactics and not strategy. In order to be effective, especially in this economy, you must be using a minimum of 5 strategies at one time. Okay, let's get right to it. How to improve your PVA from a strategic and tactical standpoint. Number 1, you must send all new patients a welcome letter, and your strategy must reflect your outcome desired. The welcome letter needs to tell your patient who you are and what you're all about. Number 2, send thank you letters to all people who refer to your office. The strategy is to position you as the expert in your town who gets results. Number 3, call your patients to tell them how much you care about them. You know, you cannot call your patients too much as long as you're not calling them to hound them for money or to come into your office. The strategy is to show your patients that you are the most concerned, the most committed, and the most caring doctor that they ever went to. Number 4, send birthday cards. Sometimes, believe it or not, you are the only person who will remember their birthday. Remember, PVA is a relationship indicator, so acknowledge special events like anniversaries, graduations, weddings, etc. It is about the relationship. Thank your patients. Thank your patients for being on time, for paying their bills on time, and anything else that you can genuinely thank them for. Again, the idea is to make everybody who comes into your sphere of influence feel better about themselves for coming into your sphere of influence. Have a big heart and a big shoulder for patients in need. Again, the strategy here is to position yourself as the most caring doctor on the planet. Let your heart be your guide. Make each and every patient feel special. That is the key to a high PVA. So, doctor, are you using strategies or are you using tactics? If you are doing the same things that you have done for the past 6 months or 40 years, then you are probably utilizing tactics which, unfortunately, will either not work or not work as effectively in this economy. Doctor, would you like some more PVA skills for free, as well as a free diagnosis as to whether you are using strategy or tactics? Then call me at 1-888-201-0567 to set up an appointment for a free evaluation.